much for joining us in the live session. We just concluded it, and I have the privilege to be with Pramath and Shrasi to send all of you a closing message. And I think it was a fantastic 2 hours that we spent together. So Pramath, if I were to ask you what stood up for you from the conversation we just had, what will be the one or two key things that you want to take with you of this live session?
Well, it was after a long time that I was just interacting with a bunch of professionals outside my own company. So I was struck by, and I think I said this in the session when I started out, I was really struck by the range of experiences that people have gone through and how they have adapted and changed even through these very difficult times. They probably don't understand how much they have changed. But in just hearing them, I could see that they were marveling at their own change. And like I said, from mopping floors to cooking to managing employees in far-flung destinations, sending them equipment. So I think I was really struck by that. But I would like to say that what I was really struck by was what Chris said about the idea that, this is not a common flu where you get the flu and you go back out. This is a pandemic. It's going to change us forever. The world is not going to be the same. It sounds cliched, everybody's saying this, but this analogy between a common flu and a pandemic really, had the penny drop for me. And therefore, this is really an opportunity to not just think about what will happen and try and predict what will happen, but to really start thinking about inventing the future, as he said. I thought that was a very powerful message. We all kind of see it, but it's only when you hear somebody say it that way that it kind of just sinks in. So I think that was a bit of a zinger moment for me, where he said, instead of predicting the future, think about inventing your future. And that's what I would like to leave everyone with. I was left with that, on that note when Chris made that point.
Thank you. Thanks, Pramath. And Shrasi, you shared with us the performance equation, and you had the opportunity to be part of the breakups. And I think at the end of the day, all the research and all the work that Harappa has been doing, I think can be of great opportunity for organizations to tap into. So share with us some of the things that you discussed in your breakup and how can we take this forward?
I was just so amazed that there were some senior talent specialists there, right? And that they were heading large organizations and had under their mandate sometimes upwards of 30,000 people who they would have had to plan learning for. And they were talking about, none of them were talking about, hey, how will technology shift, or what would happen to my function, or what would happen to my domain. There was such a strong focus on foundational skills to say, how can I scale empathy? How can I scale people's ability to listen to each other? How can I scale more collaboration? And I think that, as identifying those things as being interferences from before, right, which is what we're speaking about in the conversation, was actually, I think, very heartening, and I think shows a great level of maturity across in India, really in being able to articulate some of this in this manner. And we feel very gratified and humbled to be of relevance at a time like this with our curriculum at Harappa. And in fact, one of the things that I would love for each one of you and for joining us, and really from what we've heard, for you to offer one of our courses, which is a course called Embracing Change. It's part of our Lead Habit. It's one of our 25 courses, which we actually made free to everyone because we felt like it had such powerful concepts and frameworks on grit, on resilience, how to navigate failures, and how to deal with setbacks, which is just so resonant of our time. So we would be in touch with all of you to see if you can just take that course to your teams and to each one of your employees. And I think it would be a very helpful course for people to do, and we would feel very humbled to be able to bring that to all of you.
Thank you. Thanks, Shrasi. And we're looking forward to that link to come from your teams. And I think nothing better than closing with an opportunity to take this forward and embracing change. I think it's a fantastic one to start with, because nothing more spot on than that particular behavior at this moment. So thank you so much, Pramath. Thanks, Shrasi, once again, and the Harappa team. And for all of you who've been part of this cohort, a very, very warm gratitude from Harappa and People Matters, and thank you so much for being part of it. And we look forward to welcoming you very soon in our cohort. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Esther. And thanks to all of you.
Thank you. Thank you, Esther.